Hello and welcome back. Researching my base has kind of ground to a halt because I've run out of oil. The original oil patch is now depleted. I don't really have the modules and beacons to be able to speed that up on its own terms. And there's this little patch of oil here, which is at 5,000, 6,000, all right. And it's just outside my wall and it's just too tempting to not get. There's a much larger patch out here, 8,000. But this one is right on my doorstep. I'd like to grab it, secure it, and then take it in by train. The issue with that is defense. Now, it makes very little sense for me to extend my base wall out into a little bleb with its own recharge station and everything. It's just too close. So I think what I'm going to do is use a temporary solution of flamethrower turrets. So for that, we're going to make a little blueprint. Two of those together with an underground either side. Okay, so that's our blueprint number one. Got it? All right, then our blueprint number two is this, which is a corner. Okay, so let's nix that, and we're going to basically hook up one of these oil wells directly to the flamethrower and use that to protect the site. Then I've got a bunch of walls, so we put in a perimeter wall which should give us a bit of a gap between the turrets and where the biters stop, which should be enough space then to feel safe. Okay. Out of fuel, let's load that back up. Okay, so that's probably enough rail. We'll come back to the rail in a minute. Okay, so I think I want to protect myself from the outside in. So let's put down a pump jack there. And I actually don't know if you can put these directly attached. I don't know if you can feed them from behind. Let's try it. Well, we'll find out very soon. Okay, so let's grab a big pole. There. And then power this up. So is this working? No. Okay, so we'll have to do this a bit more carefully. Let's put in one pipe. There. And put in a pipe to ground either side. Okay. So if we were to put that there, I could then, yeah, just to get the thing started. So these are now powered. Brilliant. So let's take that blueprint. We can stack these pretty much wherever we want. I can always double them up later if I need to. Okay, and we need to go out. So that's plenty far out to catch the oil well at the bottom. Let's put in a corner. There. Then back to the other blueprint. Okay, and then one there, there. And then I'm not quite sure what I want to do down here. We've got dual coverage now with the flamers and with the wall turrets. So let's take it all the way down. Okay, and then similarly, there, it won't reach all the way, which is sad. Ah, and it's exactly the wrong line for this power pole and lights. I kind of want to get this the other side of the power pole. I'm now thinking about getting in a train station. Okay, so let's put in with the rails. If I had a junction there and so if it came out one way and went back the other, let's hop out. Okay, can't put it down with the gates. Okay. Didn't see that coming. Let's put the gates back then. Looks like we can't do gates over a curved rail. That's a weird one. Anyway, let's put down the second turn here. Is that going to be enough room? No, I really want... I'm thinking we'll be coming in here. We'll need some tanks and things. Which would... Yeah, the tightest we can turn that is there, which is gonna not be great. Alright, so I think we're gonna have to do something a bit bespoke here. Let's pull up all this. Don't want that. Or that. We don't need that signal. Okay. So we only have an off here. There, let's see if that's okay. We need to grab up these couple of signals. And then let's make sure that this is all done sensibly. Okay, so there's no need for this signal. This one here can be a standard signal. Okay, so you come out of here, you need to make a choice. So this needs to be a chain signal because we need to choose to go left or right. Once you're here, you've committed. So there, try again. There and there. Okay. Oh, then it was right. So then when you're coming back in, you then need to make a choice where to go on this branch, so you need a chain signal there. Okay. So now this doesn't need to be as long. The important thing is that we can bring ourselves back on here. Okay, we've already had some kills. Brilliant. So I think possibly the thing to do there is, what's the range on these things? Okay, so they need to be further away than there. Okay, let's grab a blueprint or a bit of wall. Okay, so is this the same? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, if we start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's that. Then let's place this across there. I don't know quite where we're going to end up. Okay, then let's put in a corner straight away. Then we can place down the side here. There. Then our wall blueprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's really nice having working bots. Okay. And then at some point in the future, if we get loads of attacks, we might not have enough throughput on the pump, but we can always put up a second pump for that. Right, so we've got our out here. Then we're going to need enough room to bring a rail back in, and I think this is a good place to pick for that. That's it. Okay, and that's about as tight as I can make it. Let's signal before there, after there, after there. Is this? No, this is the incoming. So this is a crossing. So, so we need a chain signal there. We need a chain signal before that crossing and a chain signal there. Yep, those blocks all look quite small. Then, basically, we need to join those up. And put in a station there. We can have a signal directly after it, a signal directly before it. In fact, this is a small block, isn't it? I don't want this area here to get gummed up, so put that down there because that minimizes the time this block here is in contention. Okay. So then, to make the station here, we need some pumps basically, and some of these. 1, 2, and of course I'm out. So I need another couple of the storage tanks. Right, I'm going to get 6 of those. You'll see why in a minute. And great, we've got the landmines. I'm going to get some fluid pumps. I don't need 50. I'm going to have 8 pumps, so I need. Well, let's get a stack anyway, and then we've got plenty. Okay, then the next thing we can start placing down oil wells. Okay, if you just drag the thing around, it eventually locks over them. Okay, we're going to be tending to bring things. How many have we put down? Let's count them. 19. So that's fine. I'm going to start turning them towards the station. And then where there's contention, we can sort that out in a minute. Right, and so that we can design this, I'm going to put down the first two. Now, these are really bad if you don't have pumps exiting and entering them. So I'm going to put a pump in here. There'll be, I hope I've put that in the right place. I'm going to space it out with 2 barrels just to make sure. Okay, so 1. We could do it, can't do it sideways in the general case, right? There. And then it's into here that we're going to load from the oil wells. Right, one way we could do it is just put a bar all the way down. I've got a feeling that won't load very well. Maybe I need 2 fluid stations. Maybe a wagon of 2 is fine. Let's run back and get the pumps and the extra fluid, because it can be easier to design once we have it on us. These are now all green, which means they're backed up on material. They probably will be because the factory is slightly not working, what with the oil situation. Okay, let's. Right, so what was it that I needed? I needed pumps and I'm being sent things. That's good. Am I being sent what I need? Yep, I'm being sent pumps. I can stop asking for walls, I think. Thank you for the rail. I'm going to turn the request for rail off. Oh, I've got 3 of those. 6. Great. So we have all that. All right, let's head back out. Bit of a hike, isn't it? But at least I've got some legs on now. Okay, so fluid pumps. So that to load the train, that to load the okay, can we power these both with a single pole? Yes, we can. Wonderful. Then I need several of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this is really not in a good place, so let's get rid of that. Then I think we can bring power over quite neatly there. Okay. Okay, so this is probably the best we can do here, except that's just passively feeding into these, which I don't really like the idea of. Let's do it with pump. Can I power up to? No, I can't, so. I've left that one square off just in case in future I want to do anything with circuits here. Right, so they're now all feeding off a single run of pipe. And the job now is to bring these into the pipe. Okay, that's our first two. Okay. Okay, so I'd really like to bring that in there, which then makes it kind of pointless doing undergrounds. This is annoyingly already in line, so let's turn it. Then it can come in there. Okay. How far can I get? Not far enough. Okay, so I think we may end up with a rail here feeding in. We'll figure it out. Okay, this one is, we've got a run of 3 in a row here. Do I want to bring them up or down? I should bring them all the same way, right? If we do that, then that's a nice run, isn't it? I'm never going to be able to squeeze through here. Similar situation here with them lined up. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, then I'm not quite sure how this will line up. Okay. I'm getting quite a lot of damage notifications. I'm hoping that's not as bad as it sounds. Let's do it like this for now, and we can add back in pipes later. Okay. So this is our rail, and we're looking to pull 4 pipes off this. And I don't think there's a good way to do this, so I think I may let them passively drain into the first tank and hope that helps it balance out. And then we will actively pump into the second tank. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's it, I think. So let's power this up. Yeah, definitely needs 2 there. How else can we do that? It's not that I particularly want to save on power poles, but it's kind of a game of Tetris, isn't it, to figure out the best way. Can I get a link between those two? No. Great, so we have that hooked up. We seem to be getting a lot of damage notifications. Okay, it's down at that corner. And how are we doing? So this is starting to fill up. We have 4K, 3K, 13 and 1, because this is on the end here. I don't really know a better way to do that other than to shift where these pull out more evenly, but that's going to be some mucking around. It shouldn't be such a problem once these are buffered up. Okay, so let's see if we've got a train in stock. Do we have a train? I have fluid wagons, but not a locomotive. Okay. Does my trusty servant have a locomotive? No, it doesn't. So let's go get one. We'll request. Well, they come in stacks of 5, so I may as well get a stack. It takes up the same space in the inventory. And then once we've done this, we'll go back and repair the corner of outpost 1, which I'll probably do off screen. Okay, so didn't get that quick enough. Oh, and I want something to fuel it. Let's have a look in this train. What do you have as fuel? Okay, let's steal one of those. This train is going to need refueling. I'm wondering if the cheeky way to do it is to have one machine making some solid fuel here and refuel it at this site. But that seems a bit meh. I think we'll just find a way to finagle some coal in. Okay, then we can put down our fluid wagons wherever they are. I've been carrying them around. How about I managed to misplace them there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's full already. Yeah, it's all nicely buffering up. So then these need to fill, but once they're filled, it will load balance. It'll balance across those. Okay, we can put some coal in for now. Of course, that got auto trashed. Thank you. And we can name this Oil North 1. And this goes to Oil North 1 till inventory full. And then it's going to go to the oil unloading station we haven't built yet. So I'm going to need 8 of those. We're going to do the same sort of thing. I've already got plenty of pumps. I will need undergrounds. I'll need standard pipes. I've got some, but I don't know how many I will need. Okay. And we are going to build the unload station down here somewhere. It's going to unload directly in to this pipe here with there'll be a couple of pumps to keep everything moving. And that's it. So I will leave this episode here. There's a certain amount of shoring up infrastructure I need to do, repairing turrets and that sort of thing, which we will do off camera because nobody wants to see it. And then next episode we will get the unloading station going swimmingly, and then we should fix our oil problem and everything should speed up. The only other thing, let's have a quick look. We've got our turrets, we've got our silos going without prog mods, which is very sad. So these have done 4 rocket parts and 3 rocket parts respectively. Yeah, this isn't going to go off accidentally when we're not looking. Alright, well thanks very much for watching, see you again soon, and next time we'll get that station going and hopefully the base will leap into action again. Alright, bye bye.